What is up? Welcome back to PWG. It all begins again on TEW 9. We are in the month of February 2005, and this is episode 11. I almost forgot. Okay. So let's look at the mail before we do anything else. Let's see. Jerry Lawler extends with WWE. Low-key went from toned to muscular. Johnny Devine went from toned to muscular. Homicide went from average to toned. Greg the Hammer Valentine announced he'll be retiring from active competition in 3 months. So I'm not booking Greg Valentine as a wrestler. Not at all. I just have him as a road agent. So I guess we'll see what happens when he retires, if he stays with us or if he leaves the business altogether. I'm not quite sure what'll happen. Chris Sabin went from toned to muscular. Bobby Roode went from toned to muscular. Ooh, the Southwest Regional Battles. PWG finished first out of 3. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. PWG finishes first out of 3 in the Southwest Regional Battles. And our attendance will be increased by 5%. All right. Card subject change went dormant. I might bring that one back. And nothing else that we care about. No new decisions to make anytime soon. You know what? I've made a decision, you guys. I've made an executive decision. I've been thinking about this all day. And I am going to just... He's not worth $1,475 a shot. I'm not going to hurt his feelings. I'm going to go ahead and sign him for 1 month or 1 appearance. I'm going to give him the $2,000 and let him be on his way. I don't even want it to be $2,000. I guess it has to be. All right, whatever. 1 more appearance and he's gone. Unfortunately, he's becoming a big star. You know, I feel like we have maybe something to do with that a little bit. But if he, doesn't want to give us credit for it, that's cool. I'm going to find somebody else to headline Bolin Services, I guess. All right. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I want to see if there's any new workers. So news, new workers. I'm going to go this way because I don't know where I left off last time. Actually, I think I remember seeing Nick Aldis. Did I see Nick Aldis? When did he join wrestling? News in January. I don't think I saw that. Okay. So let's go down here. I remember Emily Hayes because I looked her up. I don't think she's real. Oh, Larry Sweeney, short stack. I remember seeing him. Alright, we gotta remember where we left off this time. Okay, John Moxley we saw. Jessica Havoc, I think that's where we left off because I think I signed Jessica Havoc based off this screen. So I'll just go ahead and scroll through here real quick. Zack Sabre Jr., I do remember seeing him. He's 17 now. He had a birthday. Let's see. Yeah, we went through all this already. The Young Bucks. I remember seeing the Young Bucks. Where are we now? In August of 04? Oh yeah, we're way back. Tyler Black. Maybe I went too far back. Oh, now I'm into the front. I'll just do what I was going to do originally and go this way. There's Keith Lee. Keith Lee was a PWG guy at one point. He has no popularity, though. He just literally just entered wrestling. Oh, the Blossom Twins. I think they live in the UK, though. Oh, they don't. I mean, they're not really what I'm looking for, but that's cool that they're in the game. Or in the save, or whatever you want to call it. There's Emma. I feel like I saw that before. All right. Well, I think my work here is done. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead forward and see what we. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's look at our shows. Cause I don't like all nude review. Make this one dormant. And then I have no shows this month. Okay. So let's look at our schedule first. And then we'll go 1, 2. So Friday the 11th, we're missing Steve Carino, which is perfectly great. Let's add a new event. Make sure it's 2.5 hours so I don't cry about it. PWG. PWG. Alright. Let's do a February show on February 11th. On Friday the 11th. And let's call it PWG. What's another cool rock music reference we can do it? Got the Life. That's a Korn reference, you guys. If you guys didn't know, that is a Korn reference. Okay. Add a new event. Availability. I want to go 2 weeks from there, so we'll go to the 25th. And it looks like we have everybody that day. So that's a good day to do it. So let's go ahead and do something that day. I have something sticky on me, but that's okay. I will go change. I don't know what it is. It's probably food. I'm divulging too much about my personal life on this show. All right. February 25th, 2.5 hours. It can't be rocky like a hurricane, right? Let's go it. I just realized that I'm recording the screen, and I opened up my web browser to look up the name of the song to make sure I spelled it right. But I'm going to cut that part out. Anyways, so we're going to have on February 25th, PWG, Don't Stop Believin'. And we're going to do this. Get the little logo up on the screen. And save. There we go. Those are our two shows. Got the Life and Don't Stop Believin'. They're both rock music references. That's okay, though. All right. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the next show. I have one decision to make. I'm going to skip that because we all already know what it is, and it's kind of bad news. So let's go ahead and skip to the next show. Here we are, the day of the show. PWG Got the Life, February 11th, 2005. And we have Steve Carino, Bobby Lashley, and Too Cold Scorpio have one appearance left. I think Steve Carino offered to put somebody over. And I think it was Scorpio Sky. Where's Promises? Promises, there it is. Oh, they're all gone. Never mind. They must have expired. Okay, that's okay. I don't want to do that anyway. But he's going to put somebody over tonight. And then it's going to be goodbye, Steve Carino. But you know what? I think actually he's going to be booked elsewhere. So we don't even have to worry about doing that at all. We got a bunch of mail, so let's go ahead and check it out. I'm going to start at the bottom as always. If anything is important to us, I'll let you know. Jessica Havoc's contract is expiring with us. I don't really see anything special. I mean, the stats are there. The popularity really isn't there. She gained a little bit of popularity with us, but I'm going to let Jessica Havoc go. She's new to the business. Greg Denver Valentine, despite announcing his retirement, is available in new places in the game. So I think he's now available in Mexico and Japan or something. That's pretty cool. Good for him, I guess. Even though he's retiring in 78 days. Is that what it said? 79 days. Does that mean he's leaving us? I hope he doesn't leave us. He's a really good road agent. Bunch of people are joining New Japan. They have their tour. Jeff Jarrett was loaned out. Claudio joined New Japan again. Kevin Steen is fully fit. Oh, Shibata is taking a fight? An MMA fight? Does Shibata do that? That's pretty crazy. Jeff Jarrett got loaned out a couple times. Super Crazy changes his style. He is now a regular wrestler. Rob Van Dam got divorced. That must have been... That reflects real life. I don't know when he got divorced in real life. I think it was many years later. Maybe not, though. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Murder Grandpa. He wasn't Murder Grandpa yet, but he got hurt. And that's about it. Oh, Joel Maximo's contract. How is Joel Maximo doing? Do we care? Do we want to keep him? Do we want to keep investing in Joel? I keep saying Joe, I think. And Joel Maximo? Let's see. He's had one match with us this year. And it was a pre-show match. And he did... Oh, he did a 51. Alright. Alright. If he was in the 30s, I would let him walk. But he did a 51. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him for 1 year. I feel bad. His brother moved to Japan. He's a new singles wrestler. I'm gonna keep him around, you guys. I'm gonna keep him around. By the end of the year, because it's February right now, by the time that contract is up, he'll be PWG World Heavyweight Champion. I'm just kidding. He won't be. All right, let's go into the show. Hey, look, it's that was Okada. He looks so young. It's weird to see Okada in like All Japan or whatever he was in. We're expecting 776 fans tonight. So let's go ahead and go to the Salinas Sports Center in Salinas, California. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I picked something else by accident. The Breakaway Sports Center. I don't know where that is. But it's in California somewhere. Oh, is Steve Corino? Oh, yeah, he's not here tonight. Okay, so I got to replace him on the booking team, too. I feel like we have more points when he's not here. I don't know why. I feel like we have more points when he's not here. Big gamble, no thank you. Create a finish. A near certainty for Bryan Danielson. Alright, so Bryan Danielson's going to get a win at some point in the near future. Speaking of Bryan, he's very mad at Disco Machine for bad travel accommodations. A bunch of people are mad at Disco Machine. I got to change. I'm going to change it to Super Dragon. Bryan went by me really fast. I didn't see what he said. That's alright, I guess. Bryan Danielson did say something to me. Alright, well, let's see if Bryan offered me anything. Like a creative finish or anything. Because I just buzzed right by him. I was just hearing people talk about the travel, and I was like, just stop. No, but I do have this. Alright, well, Bryan Danielson. Is tonight the night he wins the title from AJ Styles? Nah. Alright, let's see. I feel like Christopher Daniels... Oh, did Low-Key get hurt? Is Low-Key... Did they have a dream that Low-Key got hurt, or did he really get hurt? I think he did, because I don't see him. Let's check... Absent workers. Low-Key has a broken leg, and he's gone till July. He's gone till July. He's gone for 158 days. Ouch. And Mark Briscoe is gone for still 31 days. Alright, so the Triple X thing is done, unfortunately. Because Low-Key broke his leg. I mean, it's still kind of there, but I'm not going to... I was thinking about doing a trios match. But that's out of the question now. I could do a tag. What I wanted to do was AJ and Bryan. Maybe I'll do AJ and Bryan against Daniels and Elix. Nigel McGuinness is a major star. I love that. I love that. We got him up to 39, you guys. Let's track his progress. We started at 10. We started with him at 10 popularity, and we got him 39 to 39. Alright. Nigel McGuinness. Do you think he could be the one to beat AJ? Not now. Because AJ's at 49, so he's 10 whole points above Nigel. Jerry Lynn's at 42. Kazarian's at 40. And Nigel just beat Kazarian. Punk is at 35. I feel like Punk has fallen off the map since he lost. Since he turned on his partner and lost the tag team titles. Let's see what we can do with him, though, in this show. I could do Punk Brian, but I feel like I've done that pretty recently. Punk Brian was in September. Yeah, February. That was like 5 months ago. I'm trying to put Punk in a match that like features him because he's not doing great, but I want him to. Let's see what babyface. Jerry Lynn would be really good with him, and Jerry Lynn likes to take losses. So, have we done these guys? No, we haven't ever. Not ever, ever. What's their popularity? Punk was at 30, 35. Punk is lower than Nigel. And Jerry is at 42. Okay. So a win over Jerry will definitely skyrocket CM Punk. Jerry. Alright, and I'm going to make Punk the winner, of course, in this match. Sorry, Jerry Lynn. Oh, wait, not clean. Because he is, in fact, a heel. I don't have any creative finishes for you. I only have one for Brian. So I'm going to book it. Oh, Jerry Lynn is furious. Alright, and with the possibility of Greg Neighbor Valentine leaving the company, I can't lose Jerry Lynn. So, you think Punk could lose to Jerry Lynn? I guess, right? You know what? This is probably a poor decision on my part. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap out Jerry Lynn. For Colt Cabana. These guys have had a couple of matches. Oh, you know what? This is not just going to be a match. This, my friends, since we've done it before, and it has seemed to work, this is going to be a cage match. I would do a ladder match, but there's nothing to hang. I want pinfall submission or by escaping the cage. I want this one. Punk Cabana. Steel cage match. Like, this is going to be the war to settle the score. This is... Should I escalate it to this? Yeah, because this feud has been going nowhere. I'm gonna do a blow off here. I'm even going to do this, which I never do because we don't really do storylines here. I'm going to go... Boom. Do that. I should just blow off all these storylines and just do some new ones. What's the Joe Bryan one? Have Joe and Bryan... I don't want Joe and Bryan to do one-on-one. I could do a tag team, but I feel like I did... Daniels and Bryan versus AJ and Joe just last show. So I can go Bryan on one side, Joe on the other side. Is this where I go Punk and Joe? And then just delete the Cabana thing for now? And then I could have Cabana challenge Punk. No, I'm gonna let them blow that off. Did I just do this match? In October. Yeah, that's pretty recent. Alright. Who could I swap out? I could put Nigel instead of Daniels. Because Nigel is technical, right? But then if there's no Daniels, then there's no need for an AJ. So how technical is Jerry? He's pretty technical. So what if I had Jerry and Daniels in tag against Nigel and Joe? And then I use that to blow off the Joe Danielson feud. Is that dumb? That's dumb, right? Because I think the blow off feud should be one-on-one, but then I feel like I've overstayed my welcome in one-on-one matches with Brian and Joe. Let's see. PWG only. Matches involve. Oh, I can just do this. Matches involving Brian Danielson, and then I can see what I've done. All right, we have Brian and Joe. Let's start at the beginning. Brian and Joe. That's December. That's the end. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Brian and Joe in July. Brian and Joe in September. And then Brian and Joe in September again, but that doesn't count because that was the Battle of Los Angeles. And then Brian and Joe again in December. And now we're in February. Yeah, so I feel like I've done I've overstayed my welcome with Brian versus Joe one-on-one matches right now. I gotta give it some space. So I can use that Jerry Lynn tag match too in the feud. So we'll do that. And it doesn't matter. Oh, you know what? Brian wins because there's a creative finish involved. Creative finish for Brian. And ends the storyline. Alright, so those two storylines are coming to an end, which makes me happy. But now that leaves AJ Styles minus an opponent. So we'll go AJ, and then we'll go a heel. I could do Elix Skipper, but I feel like I've done that to death. Also, I've done Christopher Daniels and AJ to death. But they're amazing matches, let me tell you. They get better and better every time. But I'm going to wait on it. I think Adam Pearce, no. Michael Shane, I don't think so. I'm going to keep going deeper in the roster. Homicide, has he even debuted yet? Yeah, I used him in November. I'm going to do PD. Should I do PD? Have I done... Oh, you know what? Let's do Taka Michinoku. I think that'd be worth the plane trip. Have I done that? Nope. Alright. AJ versus Taka for the PWG heavyweight title. Because last time we put Taka in there with Brian for the Battle of Los Angeles tournament, and it was a really good match. So Taka's back from Japan, and he's gonna be in there with AJ. AJ's the victor. Okay. Clean. Oh, that's what I was missing. And they shake hands afterwards. And then AJ goes, "Hey, when you came in from Japan, was there curvature on the earth? Did you see any curvature when you were flying?" And Taka's like, "What?" And then AJ's like, "Never mind." That's their little pre-match promo. He asks him about the world. AJ flies to Japan all the time. I'm sure he knows. Alright. Daniels. Should I put Daniels and Skipper in there? Just throw caution to the wind and just be like, you know what? Forget it. Let's just have these guys fight each other. They're friends, but their group is no more because Loki has a broken leg. I'll do Too Cold Scorpio. I think that'd be a good match. And it's Scorpio's last appearance. And Scorpio's pretty dope. And Christopher Daniels, of course, we know is amazing. He's our former world champion. Alright. Let's have a tag title match. I can't believe the Kings of Wrestling are the tag team champions. I'm going to give it back to the back seats, but I'm going to give these guys a little bit of a run first. Just because. Just because. I mean, there's not many tag teams actually to give him a run with. I can't wait till the Briscoes come back. I could do Steen and Star. Steen's kind of coming up as a star. I could do York and Matthews, even though they're unimportant. Have I done it? I did it in a triple threat in November. That works. And I'm not going to throw caution to the wind on this one. The Kings of Wrestling are going to win. And they're going to retain the PWG World Tag Team titles. So what are we? We're in February. Is this their first defense? Because I really want the Backseats to win the titles back. I don't know what I was thinking. They have no... Yeah, this is their first defense. And so if they win it in the second show in January, and they lose the second show in February, it's only one defense. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. Okay. Elix Skipper taking on is Kevin? Oh, Kevin Steen's here, right? Yeah, Kevin Steen. I don't think it'll hurt him to lose to Elix Skipper. I think anything would help him. Because he has 18 popularity. Yeah, he's 20 years old, this Kevin Steen kid. Let's make that thing. What are we at? 139 minutes? Did I hear myself say 139 minutes? We gotta get Frankie Kazarian on the show. He's like a day oneer. And he's a fan of the series, I'm assuming. Don't quote me on that. And then Homicide. I feel like I haven't done anything with Homicide. I kind of want to put Homicide in this match. But also I kind of want to keep it open to something like Petey Williams. Sarah Del Rey became recognizable? Wow. Oh, it's because she's with the tag champions, right? Does she manage them? I don't know. I think she manages the tag champions. I wonder if that helps. Because I really haven't been doing anything with her. The Briscoes are recognizable, but Mark Briscoe is hurt. So, I don't know why they're not coming up with my tag team stuff. Oh, I guess they are. And then, okay. I could go with somebody like Kenny Omega and give him like the rub. I could do a Bobby Roode. Everybody's emailing me in this game saying that Bobby Roode's going to be a star. So let's go Bobby Roode. We'll get him on the main card, get him in front of a cool audience. We're at 164 minutes. I want to do a cool little tag team match. If we have time, let's figure it out. Because I want to put the backseats on the show. I want to keep the backseats active. Okay, where are we? Well known and recognizable. Wow, well known. And they lost the titles and they're still that well known. I can't do the Briscoes. I could do the Ballards. It's like the long time feud though. The Havana Pitbulls. They really got lost in the shuffle. I could put them in here. They still don't have much popularity. Does Pomp have more? No, they don't. The Briscoes have a little more. But have I also have these guys fought to death? Let's see. April of 04. And they wrestled again in November. And then a triple threat match in December. So, I mean, that was a triple threat match. So we could do it. Oh, you know what? Let's not do it because I want to get the backseat's a good win. Oh, heels. Are they local? Southwest. Are these guys? Southeast. Oh, guess who's getting the spot? The guys who live in the area. The guys who just have to give money to gas for gas. Not the guys who have to fly. It's give money to you for an airplane. Okay. Anyway, so the backseats are gonna win. Trent Acid. Clean win. And that is too much. That is right on the money. Scott Armstrong is complaining. My arm hurts. I can't count to 3 this many times. Alright, we'll give it to a different referee. How about that? I gotta make sure he's not in any pre-show matches either. Alright. The show is jam-packed. I don't even have time to put a segment, like a promo or anything, but that's cool. I'm gonna put Pac. Pac's. Oh, I'm on all baby faces. I'm gonna put Pac versus Kenny Omega, and we'll be like, "What? This is gonna be on AEW someday." But it won't. Not in this world, because AEW is not in this mod. So even if I play this game for 20 years, nobody will be all elite. Alright, I'm gonna put Maximo in this. And Prince Devitt, and then a heel. Well, I might as well put Nick Nemeth since I put his tag team partner in a match already. Boom. Alright, that's a show. Oh, it's not a show. Scott Armstrong is complaining. I'm sorry, I forgot that you were tired. Give it to Reed Charles. He'll do it. Reed Charles will do anything. Alright, start the show. In a pre-show match, we had 45, pretty good. Joe Maximo defeated Prince Devitt and Nick Nemeth. Joe Maximo got a 54, everybody else got in the 30s. 46, Kenny Omega versus Pac. Pac got the win. They both scored in the 40s. 56, oh, in our first opening card, our first match, the Backseat Boys defeated the Havana Pitbulls. Yeah, just making sure this wasn't a pre-show match. 56, Johnny Cashmere got a 65, Trent Acid with a 57, and the other guys are just there. Triple threat match, 57, Frankie Kazarian defeated Michael Shane and Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode got a 40, Kazarian got a 63. Michael Shane got somewhere in the middle. Elix Skipper defeated Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen did terribly. That is to be expected in a 53 match. This is not a good show. Chris Hero pinned Christian York in a 40 rated match. Alright, well, let's get to this. Oh, here we go. 74. Christopher Daniels defeats Too Cold Scorpio with an Angel's Wings. Christopher Daniels with a 78. Too Cold Scorpio with a 60. The match got a 74. In a 58 rated match, CM Punk defeats Coco Bannon in a steel cage match. It was 58. Wasn't great. CM Punk with a 61. Coco Bannon with a 49. These guys just can't get off the ground. In a 65 rated match, which is the main event, I think. No, AJ Styles is the main event, but this is a 65. The creative finish was a failure. The match was too short. Oh, did I not make it? How long did I make it? Oh, I did. I made it 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I did that. That was my bad. That's why the show times was all weird. Well, we got an 81 for the main event. AJ Styles versus Taka Michinoku. AJ with an 87. Taka with a 74. AJ makes defense number 8 of the title. And a 77 overall show, despite me taking that Bryan match. Oh man, I can't believe it. That match was doomed no matter what, because it was so short. The fans were gonna reject it. I'm gonna apologize to Joe and Bryan. But like, dude, I'm gonna buy you guys Denny's tonight. So much. I'm gonna give him a hug. Alright. Still made some money on the show. Increased some momentum in the area. We're at a 34, so once we hit that 35, we are going to go up to the next size. We may even get some kind of TV deal, and we may get more production costs and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and travel to the future and see what happens. All right, we're back. We are the next day from the show. We're one day removed. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. Elix Skipper has an opinion. Bobby Roode's a star in the making. Look at that. I told you. 2-Core Scorpio's gone, but that's okay because he was flying in from Japan. I hope him and Taka got the same flight. That probably would have saved me some money. Steve Corino is preparing to turn heel. I mean, at this point, I could just cancel his turn, right? It's only been 6 segments because he had such a long injury. Sylvester Turkey has not debuted yet. Alright, well, that's fine. I want to look into getting some people. Oh, let's get the Heartthrobs. They're young. They're not very popular. But they could job out. They could be heels. Bring them in for maybe like 6 months. Is he not here? Did I just sign that guy for nothing? There's no Romeo. I have to have some kind of filter on, right? Oh, you know what? I have, you know what filter I have on? The stamina filter, I think. Oh no, I mean his stamina is pretty good. He's not very good, but his partner is pretty good, so I'm bringing him in as well. I think it was 6 months. This is the guy, right? The other Heartthrob? How do I find out? Personal details. Yeah, the Heartbreakers. Alright, so is RVD available? No, right? 231 more days, RVD. Sorry about your divorce. Let's see. Roderick Strong. I had him for a little bit. He's so busy. That must mean his popularity is good, though, right? In the tri-state, it's still. It's 7. It's 7 in the Southwest. Robbie Dynamite, he's in the UK. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is go to stamina. I'm going to change to like 72 a minimum. And then let's take a look at aerial. AJ Styles. Alright, now let's go like this, and like this. Much better. El Generico. He's still hurt. It's not my fault. It wasn't my fault. Nick Jackson. Oh, he's too young. Rick, no, he's too young. He's 16 though. I think he's aged since we last saw him. Shane Hayes is 19, but he lives in Australia. Amazing Red still hurt. Wow. These are the same. Is this the same person? I guess not. Hey, you remember this guy? All right. Jason Cross. He was in WCW for a minute. Didn't really give him any popularity. Bring him in as a prelim guy. Jose Maximo lives in Japan. He still wrestles for Iron, so I guess Iron must pay for his flight. Scott Young. 9 popularity. He has pretty good aerial. I'm bringing these guys in to like lose to like Homicide or something like that, I guess. That's a lot of people that are pretty technical. Alright, let's see what I could bring in that is technically sound. Douglas Williams, but he's so far. He's 220 per show. Ooh, his technical is 78. His 12 popularity. You know, he would come in and he would have a heck of a match with Nigel. He'd have a heck of a match with Brian. Alright, I'm going to bring him in for 3 appearances. El Generico, my buddy. I'm all my buddy. I don't really know him, you guys. I'm just me and my buddy in the game. You know, I just pretend like I'm cool. I pretend like we're friends. You know. He's really good. John Walters. He was a Ring of Honor guy. Is he still a Ring of Honor? No, he's not. He was an original. I don't know about original, but he was like old school Ring of Honor. Hey, this is Tomaselli. Hey, hey. 10, 10, 10. Yeah, there's nobody really to pick up. There's Emmy. If I got Emmy, I would have her in 04 and in 2025 in my company. It's funny. It's pretty funny. Alright, let's see. Those are all that really matters, because hardcore doesn't matter, brawling doesn't really matter. I guess flashiness. Flashiness. He lives in Japan. Chris Vaughn. None of these guys have any popularity. Oh man, I can't believe I made that match with Brian and Joe. I made it so bad. I gotta have one more match. I can't. Oh, I ended the feud though. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anybody here that sticks out as somebody who I want. Wee Man. Oh, I'm too small for you, Wee Man. Isn't that ironic? Oh, I'm sorry. That was just, it was perfect. Okay. I guess we'll go to the next show. Here we are, day of the show. Don't Stop Believing tonight. We have some mail. Let's see. Oh, Jeff Hardy. Oh, it must have been a alliance thing. Sabu got injured. Conan's going to DDT. Nothing that really matters to us. Jericho got hurt, but he won't miss any time. Angle got hurt, but he won't miss any time. Sean Temper's contract is ending. I like Pomp and Circumstances. We'll keep those guys for a little while. Scorpio Sky contract ending. When was the last time you had a match? August. Wow. I keep pushing him, I keep keeping him, and I keep keeping him. I'm not paying for him if I'm not using him, so let's keep him. Prince Devitt has your popularity coming along. 11. Not bad. I wish you would move to California, buddy. We'll keep you for a little while longer. Bobby Billard is extending her time in WWE. And the other member of Pomp and Circumstance, we'll keep him for 6 months as well. Okay. And gone. Alright. Steve Kerner has 1 appearance left. Bobby Lashley has 1 appearance left. And let's go to the show. Nobody gets a day off. We're expecting 786 fans. We'll go here. That's fine. Oh no, that's only 750. That's not enough. Let's do a minimum of 800. Alright, it's all like 800. Here's an 851 in Chino, California. Let's go to this one in Riverside. Oh, Steve Kerno's there for the team meeting. Oh, we have a lot of energy. A bit of a gamble. Let's delete it. A bit of a gamble. Let's delete it. Alright, I'll save the 40 points for next time, because next time Steve Carino won't be there. Black Pearl wants to know if you can hang out backstage. Yeah, come on in, buddy. Yeah. Alright, nothing important. Let's go. Alright, so right off the bat, let's go for a main event. How is AJ's technical? It's not great. This is what I'm going to do. Have we done this match? No, never. Or should I have him? No, because Doug Williams is a heel. Alright. AJ defeats Nigel McGuinness in the main event tonight. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? What was the match even? It was him and him. Him. Was it him? Because was it... I don't think it was Skipper. Where's Joe? What was Joe's match history? It was McGuinness and Joe, but now McGuinness is busy. Okay. Plus, I don't want to run it back to the same exact match. I just want to see, like, what it could have been. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been. Christopher Daniels and CM Punk. Have I done this? Yes. Oh, just in January. I just did it. Alright. I could do Daniels and Carino. And Carino's last match. Do I do Daniels and Steen? Is it a waste of a Daniels payment? I can do Daniels debit. I'm trying to get Kevin Steen, you know, as one of the guys. Oh, I still have the Second City Saints as a team. Whoa. Well known? Chris Saban's well known? Wow. Do it way down here. It's heel versus heel. You know what? Let's do this. This will be a good match, right? We had this match in also January. Okay. Just kidding. We're not going to do that match. Where's Kevin and... Oh, because I already used Kevin Owens. What match... Who can I do? I could put... Bobby Lashley's leaving. I could do Scorpio Sky and B-Boy. Scorpio Sky and Super Dragon. Steve Carino. And B-Boy. Who did I say was the other one? Steve Carino and B-Boy. It's a random tag team. That's fine. I'm going to have Claudio pin Carino. And it's going to be for the PWG tag team titles. This seems so awkward. Oh, and Carino's fine with it. Well, Steve Carino, the $2,000 that I'm paying you, thank you for putting Claudio over. It's been real. It's been fun. But it hasn't been real fun. I did this match for Christmas. So I need to do a face. I really need to get CM Punk over. I know putting him against Prince Devitt's not going to do the trick, but it'll be fun for me. I also want to get Colt Cabana over. I know I talk about this every show because these are the guys that I want to get over. In fact, let's do this. And let's make Colt Cabana the winner. Clean win. It doesn't matter who he pins. Oh, hoo, hoo. Michael Shane is unhappy. I could do homicide. Yeah, we could do homicide in there. Ooh, Michael Shane is still unhappy. Why did I do that? Let's try that again. Ooh, wait a minute. Homicide? Really homicide? Alright. Alright. That's cool. Kendrick might do it. Oh, Kendrick will do it. Let me make sure. Colt Cabana's the winner. Pinfall clean. Okay. Kendrick will do it. Let's do a tag team match. We'll go Backseat Boys. And we'll go Heartbreakers. Just to debut them on the show. Actually, let's do a 3-way tag team match. Motor City Machine Guns. Trent Acid to get the win. And you know what? Let's actually put the Heartbreaker. It doesn't matter who loses. Oh, there's 2 triple threat matches in a row. Okay, any of these matches too short? No. Alright, so let's leave it at that. And I'm going to do an angle. Let's see if who my talking people are. You know what? Steve Carino. I'm going to have you go out there and have you thank the PWG audience for sticking with you for almost a year and for supporting you and for making you feel like $1 million. And now, as you move on, you go to bigger places like Japan, like who knows where right now, but you know, we'll see. Thank you for sticking by my side. Thank you, Steve Carino. He even came up to me before the show. He's like, hey, can I have a few minutes on the microphone just to say thank you to the crowd? And I'm like, yeah, dude, you can. That's cool. I respect it, you know? I will be right back. And action. Okay, sorry about that. There was a cat scratching at the door, and I wanted to let her into the room. Bobby Lash's last match. Phoenix Star, since Kevin's busy somewhere else. Ooh, do I do Doug Williams here just to see how he does? Yeah, let's do it. And I forgot about The Miz. Honestly. He is The Miz. And I forgot about him. Oop, somebody's being used too much. Rick Knox. Give it to Rudy Charles. He'll ref it. He'll ref anything. That Rudy Charles. One, two, three, three, and four. Because I don't know if I have Petey Williams in a match, but I have Bobby Roode in another match. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. And we'll do one more pre-show match. Just get some more people, some reps in. Perfect. Is that perfect? Yeah. Alright. Face, heel, heel. Have we done this match recently? Never. Alright, here we go. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the show. In a 39 rated pre-show match, York and Matthews defeated the Havana Pitbulls and Pop in Circumstances. Everybody kind of scored what they did. Everybody just existed, really. In a 51 rated match, Chad Collier defeated Joe Maximo and Pac and Johnny Devine when Chad Collier pinned Johnny Devine. This was a good match, actually. Joe Maximo got a 55. Chad Collier got a 54. Pac had a 45. And then Devine, we won't talk about that. 49 rated match. Phoenix Star got the win. Phoenix Star with a 40. Doug Williams with a 60 right out the gate. Wow, 60. Okay, that's good. And he got a rating of great. In a 51 rated 3-way tag team match, opening card, the Backstreet Boys got the win. Winter and Acid pinned Antonio Thomas with a T gimmick. The Heartthrobs got 20s. The Backseats did pretty good. And Saban got a 55. Shelly got a 41. Not bad. In a 58 rated match, Colt Cabana defeated Adam Pearce and Brian Kendrick when Colt Cabana pinned Brian Kendrick. Adam Pearce had a 47. Cabana had a 48. Kendrick had a 65. Wow. In a 50 rated match, CM Punk pinned Prince Devitt with a DDT, Devil Lock DDT. Punk got a 60. Devitt with a 29. Ouch. 57 rated match. The Kings of Wrestling defeated Steve Corino and B-Boy. Clydo pinned Steve Corino with a Ricola Bomb. Defense number 2. Steve Corino was heads and shoulders above everybody else with a 66 in the match. 57 rated match overall. In a 71 rated promo, wow. Wow. What a promo. 71. It's the best promo I ever saw on this save. In a 61 rated match, Christopher Daniels defeated Kevin Steen with the best moonsault ever. Daniels with a 72. Steen with a 36. In an 80 rated match, there we go. Bryan Danielson and Jerry Lynn defeated Elix Skipper and Samoa Joe when Bryan Danielson submitted Elix Skipper with a cattle mutilation. Elix Skipper was the weak link. Jerry with an 85. Danielson with an 80. Joe with a 76. Skipper with a 63. I should have ended the storyline with this one. And in the main event, an 82 match, AJ Styles defeated Nigel McGuinness with a spiral tap. AJ makes events number 9. AJ had an 87. Nigel with a 69. AJ had a hot new move. 82 overall segment match. 78 show, increased their popularity in one region. It was a good show too. Alright, I'm going to welcome Doug to the roster. Doug Williams. And I'm going to tell Steve Corino that they're awesome. Alright, goodbye Steve Corino. We made very few dollars on this show, but we did fly some people in. We spent a lot of money on workers. And we did make some money, so that's good. We made some momentum in our home region, and let's move on. We're not quite to the end of the month, but we did have a show. Here it is. It was a pretty good show. We had 3 matches in the green. We had an attendance of 779, and we were in the music college gym somewhere in California. We got some mail. Jerry Lynn says he likes what Chris Hero's doing in the ring. Steve Corino is gone, and so is Bobby Lashley. We were kind of expecting most of those things to happen. And I'm glad that Jerry Lynn is enjoying. Pac has one more appearance left. He hasn't moved here. We're still flying him in. He's still expensive as heck. That Pac. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump over to the end of the month and see how we are doing. Okay, here we are. Chris Jericho's fully fit. That's good. We have a couple of decisions to make. I skipped most of the ones that we knew were going to happen already. Like Scorpio Sky, I would have skipped that one. But this is what I wanted to show you. Elix Skipper is requesting a pay raise. He is currently being paid 160. He feels like he's worth 220. So he's asking for a $60 pay increase. That's not too terrible. I will give him 45, and we will call it even. All right, we're both happy. That's not too much of an ask. That wasn't like what Steve Carino asked for. Steve Carino asked for like more than double. We have some mail. A lot of people are gone from New Japan. The tour must have ended. Oh, I used Claudio. I hope I didn't fly him in from Japan. I feel like I'm not. I feel like they're flying him to Japan. What's his popularity while I'm here? Let's just check. 21. Wow. And he's getting better. All right. Cool. Claudio. Nothing super important. Hashimoto wins his MMA fight. Paul Enormous walked out on OVW. Do we care about this guy? No, not at all. Alright. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to the end of the month. Here we are on Tuesday, March 1st, 2005. That means we have reached the end of the month, and we have made $1,854 in the month of February. So we're slowly trucking back up here to what I lost in December because I booked Freddie Prinze Jr. to do commentary because I wanted to get Excalibur in a match. It's just a mess. I caused a mess, but we're slowly getting our way back up to that. And our size is slowly going up. We're at 34. We're like at 34 and a half. So we'll be at 35 soon by the end of the year. Just kidding. No, but we'll be at 35 pretty soon. Are we getting any spillover? A little bit. We have a 10 in the Northwest. We have a 13 in the Mid-South. And then little 2, 2, and a 5 on the Southeast. So we're making some noise. People are starting to really like recognize who we are, you know? So that's pretty cool. We could be competing with the big boys soon. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed what we've done here. And I hope you enjoy what we've been doing. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And I will talk to you next time. Until then, subscribe, like, comment, and tell your friends all about PWG. It all begins again. Boom!